Hello guys, this is Money from Cozy Guys Podcast. This episode will be a little bit different. We'll be covering 3 topics within this video, specifically on mental health, financial, and what's the last one? Hold on, confidence. There we go. Okay, so first we're gonna start with mental. So one thing I use to make my mental health better is probably thinking differently and reacting differently, like to certain things, like not letting everything get to you in a sense of matter, or choosing peace over drama, because any type of drama is gonna bring stress and it's gonna make you overthink about it, etc. And another thing that you can use for your mental health or to make it better, or one thing that I use is probably getting out of old habits. Now, I understand that if it's an old habit, it's going to take longer for you to get out of it. That's the way it is for everybody. But you can overcome it with doing it over and over again. So, yeah. One habit I have overcome is basically this thing I used to do in middle school with putting my hands on my face. I don't really do that anymore. So, that's an example from my experience personally. So, yeah. Next one. Financial goal up. So I feel like this is one of my strong suits because, yeah, I just feel like it is for what financial goal up. So one of the things that I've learned financially from my experience with making money and etc. is probably budgeting smarter. What I mean by that is basically learning how to spend and save money. 50-50, not more than the other. And another thing is probably saving consistently, because you need money saved, because you need money to get everywhere. Trying to think. Another thing I used to do is a side hustle. A side hustle doesn't necessarily have to be something that you like to do. It just need to be something you know how to do. Probably gonna repeat that again because I said it a little bit too fast. A side hustle doesn't have to be something you like to do. It has to be something you know how to do, just to make money on the side. So yeah, side hustle, it can either turn into a business or just a way for you to make money, because it was like that for me. Not this specifically, but me making clothing items, that did used to be a hustle for me when I first started. But now it turned into an actual business. So, yeah, that's the way it is for me. And the last thing is confidence. With me being a young male, do I feel like I have confidence? I feel like everybody has their moments with confidence. It's different for everybody because, it's different from everybody because confidence can boost up people in different ways. Like, for example, like a scenario, it's probably walking in a room differently, like with positive energy, positive mindset, or speaking more clearly to others, or just with yourself, setting boundaries for yourself. But I think with setting boundaries for yourself, I think that more aligns with self-respect, because, yeah, you gotta have. I mean, I feel like everybody has to have those set boundaries because, like, I mean, it's you having self-respect for yourself. And probably a confidence thing is probably not looking for attention, specifically, because I mean, depending on the person, then yeah, I get that, but yeah, I don't know, like, all these topics are different for every person. I'm just giving out scenarios. And probably a last thing for confidence is knowing your value without proving it to people. Because everybody on this earth they're worth something, or they have value. They might not have value to other people, but at the end of the day, they're still a human being. They have value. Everybody should know their worth. So yeah, probably the main things that I would probably use for self-confidence for me personally would probably be setting boundaries, even though I feel like that aligns with self-respect, or walking in a room differently, specifically with a positive mindset.